You're back. You're back for more. You must have really enjoyed the last session to be back for another one. Well, welcome back. We've got another great session lined up for you today. This one is all focused on functional threshold power. So we're going to do a quick warm-up before we get into our efforts. Jump on the bike, start spinning those legs. Hopefully you've got everything you need. Bottle with some hydration in, water, a towel. If you have got power, a bike computer would be great. And as well, if you've got a fan, it definitely helps to keep cool in these indoor trainer sessions because they can get pretty sweaty and you want to keep that body temperature down so you don't overheat. So just spinning the legs, around 3 out of 10 effort now, around 80 RPM. So in 10 seconds, just going to ramp it up to 5 out of 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it up a notch to 5 out of 10. Get those legs spinning a little bit quicker, pushing a little bit harder on the pedals. Now, as I said, we've got a functional threshold power session for you today. So we're going to focus on that FTP. We've got some quite long efforts. We've got a 5-minute effort, a 7-minute effort, and a 10-minute effort. So they're quite long, but don't worry. We've got a great team here. They're going to get you through the session. We'll get through it together. Be in the pain cave together. It's always nicer doing a session when you know other people are hurting too and in pain and sweating. So in 20 seconds, we're just going to notch it back a little bit and then we'll get into our very first effort. 10 seconds to go. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. 3 out of 10 for 2 minutes. Just go nice and easy, spinning the legs before we get into our very first effort. So our first effort is going to be a 5-minute effort, working at around 8 out of 10. Or if you do know your FTP, you want to work at that number. It's got a minute and a half now, so you want to get ready. Think about what gear you're going to ride in, what power you're going to hold. And we're going to look to hold around 90 RPM. So quite a high cadence. Connor, quick question for you. How important is it to work at your FTP? What are the benefits of working at your FTP?
Yeah, it's important to work on it. FTP is essentially thought of, in basic terms, as the point when you kind of begin to go anaerobic. So below FTP, your body's balanced. You can keep on top of the effort, so to speak, and that lactic isn't building up too quickly. Once you go above your FTP, the lactic's going to build up, your legs are going to burn, and you are going to reach exhaustion if you keep that effort going for too long. So working on your FTP allows you to kind of stay within yourself, and it benefits all areas of your cycling, really. So it'll allow you to stay more comfortable on the bike, out the group spin, or if you're pushing on a hill, and really help you over longer durations of effort too.
We've broken it up into nice little chunks today. 3 different efforts, getting longer and longer as we go through the session. But all those efforts added up will accumulate to quite a lot. So you'll get a good block of FTP work done. So we've got 15 seconds now before we start our very first effort. So we want to think about what gear we're going to be in and start that effort. So in 7 seconds, get in the right gear. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. 5 minutes, 8 out of 10. And try and hold that power now. Settle into it. $90 RPM. Might take you 30 seconds just to get into it. Find that power that you want to hold. What kind of power are we looking at, guys?
Sitting around 350 watts now for myself.
Nice. Remember this power that you're holding now, you want to be able to hold that for the next 2 efforts as well when they get a little bit longer.
I weigh a little bit less than Connor, so I'm putting a little bit less than his power.
Connor is quite quite a big human, so you expect big numbers from Connor.
I'm a big lad. I've
You
got a
are.
lot of weight to carry.
Exactly. Nice. A minute down. 3 minutes 50 to go. We should be in a nice rhythm now. You're just going to hold that. A lot to think about on the bike. Just because we're on the indoor trainer doesn't mean you should not focus on your position on the bike. So you want to keep that nice and strong position like you would out on the road. Be nice and aero. Get all those gains. Good work, guys. Keep going.
It is a tough effort, and I think you'll feel it in the legs after this session. I think you'll need maybe a day to recover. Take it easy afterwards.
It is, working at FTP is hard, especially, we have got some quite long efforts here. Some 5 minutes, some 7 minutes, with quite short rest in between. Good work, guys. Keep going. Nice. You will use this one as a little bit of a warm-up, because our warm-up was quite short. So hopefully by the next one we'll feel a little bit better. You'll start to be breathing a bit harder, your heart rate will start to go up. Legs will start to burn. Nice, good work. Nearly halfway through. Looking good. So our rest is quite short. We've only got 1 minute rest in between these efforts, so it's going to be pretty snappy. That 1 minute is going to go super fast. So you want to be on it, making the most of these efforts. Nice, looking good. Nearly 2 minutes to go now. You'll work up a sweat pretty quickly. You're only 7 minutes into the session and already sweating. That's what we like to see. Looking nice and composed. Everybody just concentrating on themselves, looking at their numbers. Good positions on the bike. Good work, guys. Let's go. Nearly there. Hold that FTP power. Whatever it is, hold that number.
Starting to feel it now, Manon.
Well, hopefully you didn't go out too hot, Connor. Hopefully you're holding the right numbers. You want a nice, even effort. You don't want to peak at the start and then just drop off. Nice, nearly in the last minute now. Good work. Come on. And we're into our last minute of effort. Nearly 5 minutes down. Good work. Got a nice short rest coming up after this, so we can look forward to that. Remember to look at your cadence as well. You want to be working at around 90 RPM. Don't worry if you're not exactly on 90. Nearly there, come on. Good work, team. 30 seconds to go. Nice, hold it. 20 seconds, don't let it drop. 15 seconds to go. Nice, 10 seconds. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, quick rest. Woo. Try and keep the legs turning, but a nice easy gear. Right, quick rest. Make sure to take a drink on. Wipe that sweat off before we go again. Just gonna be adding 2 minutes to that again, so 7 minute effort coming up. How is that feeling, guys?
Feel it now.
Yeah?
It's a good one though. It's a great session, I think, as well, if you're looking to improve yourself on longer climbs, where you might be a bit scared of a longer effort and committing to that solid, no let up, pushing on the pedals until you get to the top. Good one for improving that.
It definitely is. Right. 10 seconds to go now before we go again. How quick did that rest go? Right, ready, and in 5, 3, 2, 1, back into it. Same intensity, 8 out of 10, or working at your functional threshold power. Exactly the same cadence, 90 RPM. Use this first 30 seconds to get into it, find your rhythm, and then just hold. All the way to the end. 7 minutes of effort now.
And minimizing that recovery time is so beneficial for this FTP session, because whilst we're doing shorter durations of effort, you have that shorter recovery period. So when you add those 3 efforts up, it's actually quite a big block.
It is.
And it just tricks your mind a bit to get through it all, because if you try to do that as one block without the rest,
it'd be quite hard mentally.
Yeah, you wouldn't be as effective.
Yeah.
So having that short rest period is really, really great. Something I used to do in a harder session, 3 by 20 minutes and 4 by 20 minutes at threshold, and you only have 3 minutes rest between each. And the last 3rd or 4th effort, you'd just be on your knees.
Yeah.
But there's no way you would do like an hour and 20 in one hit. So to do that with a shorter rest, it really just nails you. Great session.
Yeah, it definitely does make it a lot more manageable when you break it up into chunks. Even just like a minute rest is not that long. You're probably not going to recover that much, but it is just better mentally to break the session up. And if you did feel like you went out a little bit too hard in that first effort, just have a look at your numbers, manage it, and look, say, right, I need to take 10 watts off that, or 20 watts off, and then just hold. Much rather you hold an even effort throughout than going out really hard and then just dying at the end. We want a nice, even effort.
And I think if you do have the luxury of looking at power whilst you're doing this session, maybe you have a smart trainer or a power meter, you're wanting to kind of keep your power the same, as you said. And on that last interval we do at the end, the longer one, that last 2 minutes of that, you're going to be struggling to hold it. You just want to just about make it.
Yeah.
That's the aim for this session.
I want to be right on the edge in this last one. We'll get the most out of you. We'll get the motivation going. We'll get some motivational quotes as well. I'm sure Manon will come out with a few. Oh, he's focusing in the zone.
I'm literally just zoned in. I'm tapping into my effort, counting backwards, trying to change my positions.
Yeah, that's another great thing. Change your position on the bike. You don't have to be on the tops all the time. Drop it down to the drops. Make it a little bit more comfortable. You can even get out of the saddle as well if you're starting to get a sore bum.
I do these like 60-second countdowns, then I switch positions, and that just helps the time literally breeze by. You blink and you've done 5 minutes already.
Exactly, just break it up, whatever is easiest for you. Change up position, or get out of the saddle for 5 seconds every minute. There's lots of different things you can do to make it manageable and get you through the session. It's really starting to work up a sweat now.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going, Manon.
Exactly, and look at us go. We're going for it, team.
Cue the song.
We're here to motivate you, get you through the session, make you a fitter, better, stronger bike rider.
When the going gets tough. Okay.
Little sing-song from Manny. Motivation is high in here. How are we doing at the back? All good? Working hard? You're looking good. Strong, composed, getting the effort done. Good work, guys.
There's Simon Cowell and Louis Walsh back there judging our singing.
I think they pressed the buzzers, you know. All right, we're down to 3 minutes to go. Nearly there, guys. Remember to keep on top of the hydration, just lots of little sips throughout the session. Because the session is only 30 minutes, but look at the sweat we've worked up already. 15 minutes in.
Song is stuck in my head now. When the going gets tough.
2.5 minutes to go. Don't lose concentration, keep on it. Keep checking yourself. See what power you're at. Keep an eye on your cadence. Nice. Good work, team.
The end of these efforts gets tough, but you just need to keep talking to yourself, keep on pushing through. You'll get there.
Don't let yourself give up.
No. Never surrender.
No. Nice. Into the last 2 minutes now. Keep focused, stay on it. Don't let that power drop. This is where it really starts to bite, but push through. Got another little rest after this, which is good for the head. Give yourself 1 minute. It's a nice, easy pedal. Then we'll get back on it. Good work, guys. Come on. Stay with us. We're all hurting now.
I don't know about you, Morgan, but when I'm in a situation like this, where's Morgan? Oh, he's not here. Trying to bring Morgan into a conversation, but he's not here.
Manny's hallucinated already. Come on, Manny. Come on, you can do it.
I am hallucinating.
1 minute to go now. Come on, guys.
When I'm in the pain cave, I just smile, you know?
If you can smile, smile.
I tell myself I should be grateful to be able to do what I'm doing right now.
Well said, Manny.
Just enjoy it.
Inspirational. Yeah, we're all very lucky to be able to ride our bikes. And if we're here, we're guessing you absolutely love riding a bike too.
It's always darkest just before sunrise.
Yeah, true. 30 seconds to go. Come on, push through.
Put that on the wall.
Right, last 20 seconds. Give it a few more watts now. If you're feeling good, push just that little bit harder. 15 seconds. Good work. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest up. Woo. Nice work, guys.
Damn.
That looked like it hurt, guys. Woo. Good work. Give your legs a little spin out, nice easy gear. Keep them turning. All right, we're into our last effort now, and it is a whopping 10 minutes. Don't worry, we'll get through it together. I know, Emily, it's a long old time.
Wait a minute.
We can do it. Come on, guys. 10 minutes.
Come on, guys, we can do it.
You're going to feel so much better after this session.
I'm crying now.
Don't cry. Don't want tears. I'm not that bad, am I? Right. Oh, we're getting back on it. 10 seconds to go. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
I'm a little bit scared for this one. Right, 5 seconds. Come on, guys. Let's make it a good one.
Into the big ring.
2, 1, let's go. Into the big dog.
Come on, Connor.
Yeah, talk to yourself if you need to. Connor does that a lot. We did a track video recently where we did a stand in 1 kilometre. And all the way around, Connor was just screaming at himself. He's probably wasted a lot of energy screaming to himself, but whatever floats your boat, whatever gets you through.
Connor, you can get it if you really want.
Yeah.
Connor talks to himself, Manny counts backwards. What do you do, Emily? Just sing a song. Sing a song in your head. Abby? Count backwards too, that's a popular one.
I think the best way is just mental trickery. So you have to think this effort is only 5 minutes. Get to 5 minutes, then it's just another 5 minutes more.
Yeah, exactly.
You can break it down as much as you like.
I do that too, and I also tell myself when it starts to hurt, I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt. It definitely doesn't hurt. It's just in my head. Just tell myself it doesn't hurt.
And the best one is thinking it's just 9 minutes long. Always you just think it's a minute less than it actually is.
Well, we've got 9 minutes to go now, so technically it's 8 minutes.
You've always got another minute left in you, no matter where you are.
All right, come on, guys. Hold that rhythm.
You've got to search for that hero inside yourself.
Yep. We've all got it.
You got to think of pleasant thoughts as well, I think, sometimes. It's
think
easy
positive.
to get negative in a real hard effort.
If you think to yourself, you can't do it, then you're probably going to fail. But you have to keep positive. We can do it. Even if you have to knock the power back a little bit, just get through it. Do everything you can. It's better to do something than just give up. Right, we're going to go for 1 minute on the drops now. In 2, 1, everybody on the drops. Just mix it up a bit, get us through. Try and hold a nice aerodynamic position for just 1 minute. So get nice and low. Training a nice aerodynamic position really does help for when it comes to racing out on the road. You'll be able to put some serious power out in a good position. It's quite easy to put power out, on the tops, but especially you've got tight hip flexors, it can be quite hard to get low and put the same amount of power down. So it's good to train that. Work on your glutes, work a few different muscles. Nearly there now. Come on. Hold that power, hold that cadence. Stay in the rhythm. Nice. And then we can come back up to the tops. Woo. 1 minute in the drops done. So we do 1 minute on the tops now. Nice.
I feel like a fire starter.
How far to go, Manon?
Got 6 minutes, 46 left.
Okay, we can do this. Come on,
We
team.
can, come on.
Breathe with me.
Nice. Keep your breathing under control as well. All right, we'll stand out the saddle for 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, up. 10 seconds out the saddle, mix it up. Good work.
Sprinting out that hairpin.
And back down. And settle back into it. Nice work, guys. I know it's hard, we're all hurting.
Comment below if you caught the musical reference.
And back in the drops for 1 minute, nice and aero. Stay at 90 RPM. Keep assessing your situation, keep assessing how hard you're pushing. Can I maintain this for another 5.5 minutes? If it's a yes, great, maybe push it up a bit. If you're not so positive, drop it down. Drop that effort level down to get through the effort. Nice. Good positions. Nice and narrow on the drops, 20 seconds left. And then we'll go back up to the tops. Nice, good work. Looking strong. 10 seconds to go now. And in 2, 1, back to the tops. Good work. Over halfway now. How are we feeling?
It's biting for sure now.
It's hurting.
Just got to push through this last little bit.
Manny's still smiling though.
Pushing the
Just
feeling.
happy to be here.
I think Manny would have dropped me by now if we were out on the road.
Would have dropped you a long time
Just
ago.
cruising there.
I'm sweating buckets out here.
Woo. I'd be like groveling on Manny's wheel right now.
Yeah.
Stop it. I wish.
And we'll go out the saddle for 10 seconds again. In 2, 1, up.
I really like the fact that you're mixing it up, Manon.
Have to mix it up when the assist on. Get us through. And back down. A 10-minute effort is a long old time.
But that's what you need sometimes. You just need to hit out for a long period if you really want to get those gains.
There's no point just doing short intervals, because when it comes to those long races or long efforts, you're going to be struggling, so it has to be done, unfortunately. Not very pleasant, but we're trying to make it more pleasant.
There are times where you can maintain a single position outright and literally power through it.
Yeah.
And there are times when you feel a bit of discomfort. When you do, just come out the saddle.
Exactly, yeah.
Switch it up.
We're nearly there, guys. We're so close to the finish now. Keep a nice, strong position. You're all looking super good. Take a look at our lovely guests out here for some inspiration on their position. They've got the best positions in the pro peloton, I think.
Inspiration through perspiration.
Exactly, my favourite quote from Manny. Right, down to 3 minutes to go now. 3 minutes, we can do this. Come on, team. How are we all feeling? We holding the same power? Have we dropped?
Trying.
Have we increased?
Drop down about 10 watts.
Okay.
I'm still trying, still pushing.
Exactly, that's all you need to do. If you are feeling good, your legs are feeling good, just give it a bit more beans. Add 10 more watts on. Jump up to 9 out of 10. You want to get the most out of this. You've only got 2.5 minutes left now. Make the most of this session. You want to leave everything on the bike.
I'm making it rain over here.
Nearly into the last 2 minutes. This is where it will make or break you. But keep on pushing. Come on, guys. Great work, team. 2 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, Connor.
Come on, Connor. You can do it. Come on, girls. A few more watts out now. Push that a little bit harder. You're going to be so much stronger after this. Great work, guys. Keep pushing. Stay with us. So nearly there now. You can see that finish line. If we jump out the saddle for 10 seconds again, in 3, 2, 1, out the saddle. Nice. And back down. Come on. Nearly see the finish line. Nearly into that last minute. Come on, team.
Got to make it count now.
You do.
Up it, up it, up it.
Feeling good? Go a bit harder. Last minute, come on. 57 seconds to go. Hit it all out. Come on, team. This is where you start to slow. But if you can eke out just a little bit more in this last minute.
I'm feeling good like Muse.
Come on, team. "30 seconds to go. Hold it, come on. Right, I'm going to be really, really mean now. And I'm going to make us do a sprint to the finish. And we're going to celebrate. Ready? 15 seconds to go. We'll sprint for 10. Come on, guys. Get on the drops. Bigger gear in 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Up, 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 up. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. Done. Celebrate. You've done it. I will let you freewheel a bit after that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I've been hit by a bus.
That's what we want. You want to feel absolutely knackered after this. And any bike racer will tell you after you finish a race, you literally do feel like you've been hit by a bus.
My eyes are stinging from the sweat.
I thought that cap would stop that, Connor.
I passed out halfway through it.
Guys, we did it. We made it through the session. Deserve a little treat after that.
Well done, everyone.
Good work. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Good work, good work. Nice pats. I deserve a pat too.
Nice one, Patsy.
Right, we've got 1 minute left of our cool down. Literally just want to turn the legs, get them going again. They're going to be hurting. I'm a little bit scared to ask how you thought that session went.
It felt like jumping in from a diving board when the pool wasn't filled with water.
Was it that bad?
Tough.
Yeah, maybe it's because you went out a little bit hard.
That's a lesson to learn, though. You need to pace this session right.
You do. Well, I hope that session didn't feel like that for you guys at home. But if you made it this far, congratulations. You got through a real tough session there. It was only a 30-minute session, but look how hard we worked. That was a pretty decent session in the bag. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and I really hope you'll be back for more training sessions after that one. Get some good recovery in, treat yourself, have a lay down, and get a shower, please. If you did enjoy, then please give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.